Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Fred VanVleet.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the great in at the point guard. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And he makes the first. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Here's the great in the game against Boston. Very impressive. Brooks against James. Driving inside. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's the great, guarded by Doncic. Here's the great. Off target from three-point range.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Los Angeles now, following Jalen Green's three. Reeves against Green, out to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the great, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the free throw is good, now leading by one. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Reeves outside. James kicks to Vanderbilt. To the middle. And the dunk by James.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Here's the great. Stolen by Reeves. Poked away. The great passes to Şengün. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Thompson with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Doncic. LeBron outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Three-pointer. And the basket by the Great. The Great's got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Vincent's checked in for Austin Reeves.
Number 7, Gabe Vincent.
Pass to Doncic. That misses off the backboard.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's the Great. He has 6. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The Great passes to Thompson. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's the Great in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Knecht with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers' stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Knecht's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Knecht fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's Doncic. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Doncic gets it to go.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Here's the Great, guarded by Doncic. Five on the clock. Here's the Great. The rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. It's rebounded by Houston. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. It's Thompson in for Tari Eason. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. Pass to Hayes. Shoots a three. The great grabs the miss. Houston leading by 19. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Thompson for the triple. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Reeves takes a three. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for the Rockets, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Rockets.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Rockets leading by 19 points. So for the Lakers right now, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. Second chance shot. Here's the great, guarded by Doncic. Tries again. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Doncic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. Shoots the three. The great misses.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
The three ball from Doncic. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Lakers trail by 16. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, they're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Houston. The Great's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green passes to the Great. Pass to Brooks. The 3. The Great misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Outside, James. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
And both free throws good for LeBron. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Here's the Great. The Rockets again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers trail by 12. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves, and I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Good on both. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
2 minutes remaining.
And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pass to Reeves. James in the post. Eason on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The Great passes to Green. Şengün, the bounce pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Rockets. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Lakers just need to take it a game at a time.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and, you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
And, Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Lakers trail by 11. Reeves outside. Doncic way outside. The Great grabs the miss. The Great's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's tipped.
Some aggressive defense from Finney-Smith, allowing him to deny that shot. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Doncic outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Spins. Here's the Great. Out to Smith. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throw.
Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Lakers no good. Houston leading by 9. Here's the Great. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
LeBron outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. With the teardrop, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Great. Drills it from outside. The Great's got 10 points in just the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's the Great. Makes it off the glass. The Great's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
LeBron passes to Reeves. They double him with Green. The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 24 points.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Thompson, a screen on Doncic. The Great shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 141 left in the game. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Fires away from outside. Brooks finds Green. Here's the Great, covered by Hayes, and he lays it straight in. 26 points for the Great.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Great.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10.
And James considered a
Here's Şengün. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Here's the Great. Offline. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, the Great.